In 2013, 23 people received an email by a mysterious user who deleted their account days later. The email contained a long rant about modern Spongebob, which talked about problems that many people already know about, like how the characters are now incredibly stupid, or how the show is now mean-spirited. Everyone who received the email shrugged it off and thought that the email was created and sent by some ranter who wanted to persuade people into agreeing with his or her opinion. However, one of the recipients posted an email on a Steam community forum, also explaining that someone sent the most pointless spam ever. This is when things get odd. People began asking about the recipient about an out-of-place YouTube link buried within the droning rant. Apparently, the email had an unhyperlinked YouTube video right in the middle of the rant. This was odd, since an email would always show a YouTube video at the bottom of the email, regardless if it was hyperlinked or not. But this email never displayed a video at the bottom for any of the recipients. The only theory that anyone could come up with was that the email was modded to hide the video from anyone who received the email. The recipient then proceeded to contact the other 22 people about this link and its location. Soon enough, the recipients found the link and copied and pasted it into the address bar. The video's content, however, was described as very disturbing, unnerving, and horrifying. The link reportedly led to a 1:30 long video with 5 views named the credit sequences, which was uploaded by a user with a jumble of numbers in their name. You know this kind. The people with names like 4037483 or 192847. Those who attempted to view the channel were unsuccessful since they would redirect to a 404 screen. The video started out with the end credits of SpongeBob. If you don't know what the credit sequence of SpongeBob is, it consists of red text that displays names of the staff and their roles on a yellow background, with white flowers on it. Anyway, there is no indication on what episode these credits are from. However, the part where the writers are credited shows the names of Walt Dorn and Meriwether Williams, meaning that the episode may have been from somewhere in seasons 1 to 3, since they only worked on SpongeBob for those seasons. The video continued with the normal credit sequence showing the animators, the producers, and so on. Those who watched it thought that the video was nothing special. That is, until the video reached the 15-second mark. At the same moment, the viewers have reported that the generic ukulele music began to have an echo to it, as if it was recorded and played in a large gymnasium. As the video reached the 20-second mark, the music grew ear-piercingly loud to the point where they could hear low-pitched humming. What happened at the 30-second mark was terrifying. From what the viewers reported, that they heard screams within the music. Some male, some female, and some that sounded inhuman. The screaming intensified as the seconds went by, getting louder and louder and even overlapping each other. The visuals weren't pleasing either. On screen the background became eerily dark, and the words were now glowing white. The screen was now bouncing and changing colors at this point like a damaged VHS tape. Purple static was also fading in and out of the shots. Even stranger, stock images of SpongeBob kept popping up on screen at various areas while trying to keep the dark color effect. This went on until the 40-second mark, where it changed to the United Plankton Pictures logo, as it would usually do during the credits. The bouncing became worse during the sequence, to the point where some viewers claimed that their video began chugging. The screen would now morph to the right for 5-second intervals and display a green bar at the bottom. Some viewers reported seeing some figures moving in the green bar. The audio changed to a low buzzing sound, which had a blend of static to it, along with the deep voice laughing. Not demonic, but generally low-pitched. This went on until the minute and 15-second mark, where the video froze for 5 seconds, and with a large green box blocking the bottom left of the screen. The audio also changed to a blast of static. The Nickelodeon Splat logo used from 1984 to 2009 then appeared, with the copyrighted year reading 2002. The logo stayed on screen for the rest of the video until it ended. Also, at a minute and 25 seconds, a very quiet whisper can be heard saying something, but nobody was able to understand what it said. After the video was discovered, the recipients who viewed the video began acting strangely, according to reports. They would have during the following consequences: become paranoid, stressed, and would become shaken upon talking about the subject of the video. The viewers reported hearing Spongebob credit song playing very quietly. They would also claim to hear distant screams, the deep voice laughing, and that weird, inaudible whisper. Ever since the incident, YouTube has deleted the video along with the user who uploaded it. Trying to find this video and the user would be pointless and would render no results. So don't be surprised when you don't find anything when you're trying to hunt this video down. After all, some things need to be removed. That right here, my little kitties, was SpongeBob credits by TheAlmightyXbox. A SpongeBob credits lost episode creepypasta. My final thoughts on the story? It is a really great creepypasta, I'll admit. But I don't recall the Nickelodeon Splat logo being used in 1984. Didn't it already come out in the 1990s? Probably. Yeah. Because the original Nickelodeon logo in the 80s had that little, chrome feel, like monochrome, like the metallic feel to it. Like the flying silver balls, they're also metallic in the Nickelodeon idents and bumpers. Anyways, the story overall is great, and also reminds me of that creepypasta, like the dawn is your enemy, like according to like screams and such stuff like that. Heck, I even heard it on like the Shadow Readers channel a few a couple years ago, I guess, probably. So, just to get things out of the way, well, just to get things out of the way, it's a really great story. Although the Splat logo, well, had the wrong, okay, the Splat logo was made in the 1990s, probably. Yeah, I don't know when in the 90s. Maybe it was the early 90s or the late 90s. Anyways, if you like the story, I appreciate that. If you don't like that story, that's okay. We're all entitled to our own opinions in regards to these creepypastas, and this is simply my own personal thoughts. My final rating of the story would have to be, I'll just give it 5 stars for it being a great creepypasta. Yeah. I would also like to give a shout out to the Shadow Lioness, the Shadow Reader, and of course Skyrunner SG1. If you'd like for me to read some more creepypastas, go ahead and let me know in the comments below if you want to. Anyways, my name's Jerome King Blake. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next time. Bye. Also, hold on. Wait, before I go, there's a notice saying that someone tampered with the story. To the almighty Xbox, I feel bad for you. Anyways, again, this is Gerald Kane Blake. Hope you enjoyed the story. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Goodbye.